Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Look. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches off just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with the monopoly. PC, the whole ain't nobody hot as me. Searching for somebody hotter, why you even bother? Girl, I'm toasty where the oven be, and I keep the heat. Dare nigga try and follow me. Back from the bank, catch a nigga in the kitchen, brains on the kitchen sink. I ain't playing with these niggas too deep in the game. Balls deep in your bitch, and I want that you don't claim. Girl, don't you lie to me. In the sea, mini fish, but baby, they piranhas. I don't need no drama or no teeth. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. If she don't suck, then she obviously not a freak. Probably not for the team. I'ma keep it honest, G. Prophesy the prophecy. Look, not me. No one can relate how no one can compare. Bitch, you better know I pour that hair one in that dairy, yeah. Like my pussy nice and sweet. Let me taste it, let me feast. Big dog, he gotta eat. On the west and on the east. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches off just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with the monopoly. PC, the whole ain't nobody hot as me. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches off just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with the monopoly. PC, the whole ain't nobody hot as me.
Ain't nobody hot as me. I'm the type to fit that cylinder in her isosceles. Shit, she probably fucking, but it's not for free. What's the cash app, bitch? You'll have a nigga pay your fee. Yeah, I can see just how you whine me. Pouring out of me is this misogyny, it's riding me. Pick apart the beat, pick apart the beat. Like how the fuck you let them niggas feed your ass that riding me? Got these bitches salivating over me, holding back every temptress dictatorship of her ovaries. Notably said these niggas is white. They too controlling, be calling P like I'm calling power. Head in the rotary. Shit, if she don't fuck, then she not for me. Cop a plea or cop a feel, you still can't catch a nut from me. Shit, fuck her fresh about that poverty. Feed her and the rest, I think she probably need the calories.
If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches off just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with the monopoly. PC, the whole ain't nobody hot as me. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches off just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with the monopoly. PC, the whole ain't nobody hot as me.
Nigga get the money in the safe. Nigga get the money anyway, wait. Nigga run the game but don't play. Nigga, I'm a warrior, no cut.
Yeah, feel like Kurt, shoot the fade. Nigga get money, so I'm pay. Hear a lot of talking, what you say. Bitch, I don't want that head, I want that face. Ass so fat, keep it on replay, play. Take a shot for the kid, nigga, no J. You a pussy cat with a main cap strapped to your back, nigga, lace that. With a blood that I got a rap, man, I paste that. Point to the 3, nigga, fade that. Game on your bitch like I made that. Can't wait till I'm laid back, chillin' in a Maybach.
Undercover, what we keep it safe at. Like a whistleblower, I'ma tell you why you can't say that. I'm the passion to the Christ Lord, I'm here to save rap. Before you even ask the shit, yes, I write my own raps. Make my own beats, open my own trap. Cover the dome cap, she suck the full head. Call her the soul cap, hold that. They take a long nap, she wanna roll bounce. I roll a whole ounce, I'm finna pound, and bounce out, bounce. Nigga get the money in the safe. Nigga get the money anyway, wait. Nigga run the game but don't play. Nigga, I'm a warrior, no cut. Nigga get the money in the safe. Nigga get the money anyway, wait. Nigga run the game but don't play. Nigga, I'm a warrior, no cut.
Ask me how I feel when I tell, better listen. Wouldn't plan on redemption. This is not for no bitches. Now tell me who rockin' with us. Sat back to don't fit us. Party hats like a wizard. Best hat full of critters. Hashtagging with your midgets. Smashing with your bitches. Fuck 'em mad, try to kill us. Fuck 'em, throw 'em in the river.
So fuck her. Yeah. They don't even know how to cope with the girls off the coke or the coke with a little kitty purr off a boat when we channel through our minds out of throat. Cause we even make a change with a vote while they got me caught foot on the throat of a Leah, but they wanna rock the boat out of fear that just the words that we spoke. And hope these chains will go. The soul is needing more. The secrets that they hold, it's all in the plan that'll leave a bit of taste in your mouth like Sandra Bland. Yeah. Got me like fuck it, shit. Got me like fuck it. I tried to kick the bucket. Suicide bars, I spit it like it's nothing. Don't walk with the cane. Old head like the brain. That you gave me last night. That was in my past life. If they shootin', got a strike. Caught wind like a kite. Walked in with a chain. Man, the spot was out of sight. Feel this nigga without fright. I could brighten up your night. Ain't no Jordan without Nike. Ain't no Nike without Mike. Nigga get the money in the safe. Nigga get the money anyway, wait. Nigga run the game but don't play. Nigga, I'm a warrior, no cut. Nigga get the money in the safe. Nigga get the money anyway, wait. Nigga run the game but don't play. Nigga, I'm a warrior, no cut.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Quarantino Da GAWD coming at you live and direct. And today we have a very special topic. I ain't even have my headphones on. Let's see. Shout out to Van Lee. The brother is always showing support. He said, Tino, jumping on the front on the line with this one. Oh, yeah. Godcast says, yo, peace to the room. Yo, shout out to the Godcast. You already know what it is. Blue collar lifestyle. He says, thoughts on Suicide Watch. My tenant is a webcam model. She's been webcamming a lot more lately. LMAO. Yes, it's about time to evict Shorty, my G. Raven Knight says, game over, OnlyFans hustle. Yep. Called it. Should have learned how to build your own hosted website. It has always been the way, dumbasses. Alphazo says, you don't miss. Yep, you already know. And we finna clean it up here. We finna go in crazy right here because we have to. And I'm going to show you guys the Explore page, just to give you some perspective. Okay, I've already told you that women with over 100K are definitely selling that WAP. And Shorty has 76K followers. I would like to see how many of the shorties on the Explore page have an OnlyFans. I would estimate that it's a lot. Okay. So anyways, what we're going to do now is we're going to break down this article because before I start reading this article, what people don't understand about this whole OnlyFans thing, that it was meant to be temporary, okay? It was meant to be temporary, and it was meant to be something that could be used, all right? And it was used on multiple aspects, okay? For the first thing that OnlyFans did was pervert society. So we have to talk about that aspect of OnlyFans perverting society, okay? Because what OnlyFans did was they took basic woman instinct, okay? I can make money off of selling my body. Boom. It's basic primal instinct for a woman to fantasize about that, if not go fully into doing it, okay? So this is what you guys have to understand. And we're gonna listen to this woman break down her perspective on it. And this is how people started off with the OnlyFans hustle. But what I wanted to say is it targets a woman's innate idea to sell the box, okay? And with OnlyFans, she didn't even have to deal with men to do it, okay? And that's why I have such a problem, and I know we beat this topic into the head, but paying for the WAP. OnlyFans is paying for the WAP, whether you like it or not, because you have free adult content online. You've got free adult content online, and people still choose to pay for a certain woman because it's the familiarity. Even when the jug was up, even when the hustle was up, that they realized that, hey, we're not actually talking to these women. We're talking to their male manager or maybe some virtual assistant that they hired or something like that, right? We're not talking to that woman, okay? We're not talking to that woman. So, OnlyFans started becoming a website where you could also solicit intercourse with chicks. There were chicks who had a higher tier service, and that's direct client to or content creator to client or customer transaction. Meaning, say you pay $1,500 a month, you could smash shorty once a month. Okay, there was women who did that. And they say, oh, this is the premium membership. There's tiers of the membership, and the highest tier is you get to smash me for $5,000 a month. Okay. That's a thing. I don't think people really understood how they were using, because there's different pricing structures on OnlyFans. Okay. There are so many different pricing structures on OnlyFans. So this is what you guys have to understand, that it was a bigger scheme, one, to see what these women would do when they're down bad. And look at how it's so intimately tied with the beer bug. It's so intimately coincided with the pandemic, okay? Notice how the growth of OnlyFans skyrocketed during the pandemic. That was on purpose. Whether you want to say it's the higher ups, the powers that be, this, that, and the third. Look, we can speculate to whatever it is. The powers that be knew that women were going to indulge in that primal instinct to sell the WAP. Not all women did it. There were some honorable women who stuck it out and said, I would never join OnlyFans and this, that, and the third. But a lot of them did. A whole bunch of them did. Okay. And then a whole bunch of them, the ones that didn't join OnlyFans, decided that they could build their market cap on Instagram by teasing that they were going to make an OnlyFans. Let's talk about that. I saw captions where shorties was turning around, showing the backside, talking about some, ass so fat, might just make an OnlyFans. Right? Isn't that what Beyonce says? Something like that. She's on demon time. Okay. So this is what you brothers got to understand, is that all of this was planned out, and boom, they got them like that. And then what the powers that be saw, oh, hold up. We have too many hot woman, hot girls who may not be that intelligent getting too much money. With money comes power, okay? Now, not all of these women are using their money wisely. I'm going to make that clear. But if there's a certain percentage of women who use that money wisely and are able to elevate based off of intercourse work, they will have a bigger stake in that conversation when it comes to, intercourse work, okay? Adult film, anything like that. All right. Even girls who never did an adult film in their life, if they were on OnlyFans and they were top 1%, they can demand a stake. They can demand a seat at the table with adult entertainment companies, right? Because these production companies want the hottest girl. Okay. And what I foresee in the future is that P-Hub, okay, P-Hub will create their own specific they'll create their own subscription based platform, which they already have. Okay, they already have like P-Hub Premium, but what they'll do is they'll allow the women to base their content off of the P-Hub. So now it's just going to be directly tied to the P word, adult film. Okay, it's going to be directly tied to that. So when a woman who was on OnlyFans, now P-Hub starts the subscription-based website. Now, boom, they go straight from OnlyFans because they can make similar, if not the same amount of money from P-Hub. So now they're going to jump onto P-Hub, but now it's going to be an even worse stigma. But the money's going to be so good and the women are going to be so addicted to that revenue stream that they're not going to know what to do with it. They're going to go straight to it, okay? They might even go straight to doing adult film, okay? Just working straight with the production companies, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to read some of these chats, and then we're going to get into this video. Alpha Zo says, here comes the bear market for e-thoughts. Absolutely. Raven Knight says, damn, I didn't know you were Coolio the second. What? Girls, Van Lee says, girl did OnlyFans because they don't want to work. They not finna build out their own cam site. Yeah, you absolutely right, Van Lee. There's no female coders who are doing OnlyFans as well. Okay. Once they hit 10K, they create an OF page for monetization. Absolutely. That's absolutely correct. Women who are on TikTok, especially because you can grow really fast on TikTok, they grow on TikTok, they get a big Instagram following like that. And then what they do is they take that following and say, hey, boom, pay for my OnlyFans. And hopefully they haven't put out too much of the goods yet for dudes to meet with and play with themselves on. You know what I mean? So then, like, if the dude's already seen everything, then it's like, okay, why would I join your OnlyFans when you got material online? All right. But if you haven't seen everything, you haven't seen Shorty doing this, that, and the third. And you know what? What's crazy is Twitter is an adult content website. Twitter allows, man, fuck this censorship. Twitter allows pornography, bro. Twitter straight up allows it. Girls playing with dildos, girls getting fucked, girls doing all types of shit. Twitter allows this, okay? So maybe Twitter might want to think about making a subscription-based type of thing on their platform as well. Raven Knight says it was the easy way, temporary, to get their IP up. And the reason why Twitter did this, because back in the day, 2010, 2009, whatever. Nah, it was like 2010, 2011. There was something called Twitter After Dark. And because that became so popular, Twitter's usership and user base growed from Twitter After Dark so much so, like anytime after 10 p.m., it was just straight. Your timeline is flooded with porn. Even if you don't follow any, hot girls, it's just going to be flooded with porn because Twitter is an algorithm-based website, and it sends you the popular shit, not necessarily shit that you're following. Okay. So Twitter has been doing this for a long time, but they just haven't officially said, hey, we're a porn site. You can post all your porn. They just don't censor any of it. Okay. Alpha Zo says, imagine waking up seeing negative 1,500 come out for your account for stale used box. Exactly. And I got a story coming out where this prostitute robbed this guy for his $13,000 watch. But Abba and Preach are out here telling you to pay for the WAP. Like, bro, what? So I can deal with these busted ass bitches who is out here robbing niggas and drugging niggas? Are you fucked up? Are you, bro? Anyways, Van Lee says, damn, they were selling the box at high ticket prices. Absolutely. Blue Collar Lifestyle says, I feel no sympathy for these women. I can't imagine how many men that emptied their bank accounts and ruined their lives, but don't want to admit it. Absolutely. Alpha Zoe says, this is the reset that was needed to humble these E304s. And then he says, OnlyFans sub shot up like a rocket to the moon when the pandemic happened. Exactly. I was sick of almost every young girl and post all women creating a page and DM men in masses to sub to their OnlyFans. Yeah, they were doing that. They were sending mass messages during the pandemic. I would get girls sending me butt naked pictures talking about $15 a picture, $25 a video. Taro Blacks girls already hit too. I'm like, bro, why are you sending me this shit? I already fucked you. Terrell Black says they better hope they still got millions to invest into crypto. Alpha Zoe says what's crazy is most of these OnlyFans girls were not saving and was blowing their money. Lavish. K Samuels tried to warn them. Now Subway and McDonald's will be hiring. I'm actually happy because I frequent Subway and you know sometimes I like me a double quarter pounder with cheese. So if we can pull up to the Subway and pull up to the McDonald's and we can see fat asses again, like bad bitches again, yo, I'm all for it because now the employees that work there, they busted as hell. I remember back in the day, man, you could see a little bad bitch at McDonald's. You'll think she's like a Jet Beauty of the Week. Y'all remember that? Jet Beauty of the Week? You'll think Shorty a Jet Beauty of the Week. She got the acrylic nails and the fake hair or whatever, but she'll be busty. She'll have fat ass, you know what I mean? She'll be looking good. You'll be like, damn, Shorty, give me them fries. Make them fresh. You know what I mean? Like it was shorties out there who was tough at McDonald's. I remember I met this one Mexican bitch at KFC. I was like, damn, shorty, you know what I mean? Got the number, but she played with me. I ain't gonna lie. I ended up linking with her, but you know, that's another story for another time. But it was bad chicks at the fast food restaurant, bro. Raven Knight says if they're not putting out real content, they'll fail. Facts. Sam Peter says OnlyFans is what these young broads are calling entrepreneurship. Exactly. Shouts to the God. First time catching you on the live stream. Yeah, man. Y'all got to share my content, bro. Twitter about to cut it off too. Yeah, maybe. They believe they're equally yoked to a six-figure earner because they're selling their body. Exactly. That was a great point, Terrell. Most of these girls in 5 to 10 will start Me Too cases claiming men force them to create OnlyFans pages and force them to exploit their bodies. Yeah, I know that there are women who do OnlyFans who have like a pimp type guide or whatever. They have like this pimp type dude he's basically, you know, in a polygynous relationship. Because polygamy is open-sided on both sides. Polygyny is only open-sided on the man's side. So these women are in polygynous relationships with that man, and he is smashing all of the girls that he deals with. Like, it's like 6 of them, and they just share him. And you know, he's the featured male star in the whole thing, and he's, you know, uploading, and I'm sure he's getting 50% of all of those girls' cuts. Brilliant. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at the pimping. Terrell Black says literally being online pimped out and they don't even realize it. Absolutely. Sam Peter says OnlyFans taking a W with this ban. It's going to be fun watching these chicks squirm under pressure. Anthony Hank says most fast food females don't know how to make a sandwich. Trust me, I know. That's funny. Alpha Zoe says these girls think they too good to work regular jobs. Where the baddies at with regular jobs? Right, man. Sam Peter, these girls need to be humbled, no cap. Damn, that's hella true. All these bad bitches stop working at retail, fast food, and all these 9-to-5 jobs because of OnlyFans. Yep. Blue Collar says strip clubs about to get a ton of applications. Absolutely. Most OnlyFans girls have a boyfriend or manager running the page and taking the cut. That's all I'll say. Yep. Back to the COVID poll. Raven Knight. That was funny. Joe Star says, wait, is the OnlyFans porn thing real? Please tell me it's real. Yeah, it's real, brother. It's real, bro. Starting October, they're banning all intercourse on the web. You know what I mean? Shout out to TikTok. Shout out to TikTok. Make sure you guys check out the YouTube live stream. It's in the bio. But anyways, let's get to this video. All right, slow down, bitch.
What's doing this
Fair use.
as like a little way to make a little bit of side money.
But what's
A little way to make a little bit of side money, knowing that she wanted this to be her main gig. And this, let's keep it a buck. This bitch is regular as fuck, dog. She's regular, okay? It's not like she's, super tough, like, damn, like a head turner. You know what I mean? She's a runner. She's a track star. No, she's not one of those. You know what I mean? She's not one of them.
started out as a side gig, helped Tiffany Mick and her family survive the pandemic.
My husband and I actually worked at the same restaurant, and we both
So her husband worked at a restaurant and they both lost their jobs.
lost our jobs.
Newly married, with a new baby and a new house, Mick turned to OnlyFans, a social media platform where users give access to monthly subscribers.
So they both working at a restaurant. They both lost their jobs. And wifey, instead of finding another job or getting a skill, wifey decides, hey, hubby, I might as well just strip or take my clothes off or whatever. What type of simp is with this woman? Unless he was smashing her on camera and taking 50%, this is a big L for men.
So my fans can vote what they want to see next, or for example, I'll say, do you want to see this, or this?
Mick will then post photos of herself nude or in lingerie, sometimes taken by a professional photographer, other times taken by her husband at home.
So the husband is behind the camera 50% of the time. The husband is behind the camera 50% of the time, and he's slutting his wife out. Now, if he was fucking her on camera, it's a lot more, we can rock with that a little bit more. But the fact that he's behind the camera condoning this is different. These simps have gotten to another level.
Because it helps me, empowering me, and helps us financially and keeps things interesting for us. So
Get jealous of all the attention that you get.
he does not, no.
That teamwork has skyrocketed this Ohio
So he doesn't get jealous of all the attention that she gets. I mean, maybe he fucking bitches on the side. Who knows?
mom to the top 5% of
Dog. They said this woman right here became top 5%. Y'all see who on the screen now? Top 5%? Bro, Shorty is a 5. Shorty is a 5, and she's top 5%.
OnlyFans creator has skyrocketed this Ohio mom to the top 5% of OnlyFans creators, with dozens of fans who pay a $14.99 subscription rate per month. She's even made $600 in tips in one.
And don't get it fucked up. The pictures that they're showing on this page are not the same as what's on her OnlyFans. Let's keep it a buck.
day.
For the most part, I've gotten pretty positive reactions. People saying, hey, you're a 25-year-old woman. You're married as long as your husband's okay with it.
So how does it work? Creators
Did y'all
can
hear
set their
that?
page to be freely accessible. How does it work
Run that back.
in one day?
For the most part, I've gotten pretty positive reactions. People saying, hey, you're a 25-year-old woman. You're married as long as your husband's okay with it.
So
Who told her that? You're a 25-year-old woman. You're married as long as your husband's okay with it. Who told her that? Maybe her female best friend, her thought best friend.
how does it work? Creators can set their page to be freely accessible or paid access.
then set their monthly subscription rates from just under $5 to about $50. On top of that, fans can tip them directly. OnlyFans then takes 20% of any earnings made on the website as a fee.
At the end of the day, you're selling a product, but it's, you know, the product is yourself.
Ian Argo of Willoughby is a professional photographer who uses
you hear
the
what that nigga
OnlyFans
said?
platform to showcase.
You're selling a product, and the product is yourself. And now he's saying, oh, on OnlyFans, now they're trying to show, oh, well, men do it too.
His work.
It's not like I'm putting myself out there. It's the work that I do with other people.
So this nigga is taking pictures of drag queens on OnlyFans and posting this shit. Yo, these niggas is weird as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
All equal use agreement and everything like that. Because I work with a lot of models who already have OnlyFans themselves.
For Argo, it's an additional $600 a month on top of his regular job. He has about 40 subscribers who pay his $8.99.
Yo, this nigga is making $600 a month on OnlyFans. That's wild. That's wild. They just did him dirty because you know that bitch. She was in the top 1%. She was making at least. She was making six. I wouldn't say 6 figures a month, but she's making 5 figures a month.
Cents subscription rate.
You can cater to someone's specific request. It's very, you know, it is very much that where you are fulfilling this person's fantasy of what they want to see or what they want to experience.
But at what price? Well, content creators get paid without having to interact with clients in person. That doesn't necessarily mean there aren't risks.
You do have to be really conscious of your digital footprint. And when
Yo.
you're posting things publicly, even when we
Don't tell me Shorty is on OF.
think that they are private, they're not.
Dr. Amber Ferris is a professor at the School of Communication at the University of Akron and a research specialist in social media uses and effects.
You should never.
Yo,
post
my
anything
dogs
you
are
wouldn't expect
bugging.
someone to grab because there's an illusion of privacy sometimes, I think, on a pay site such as what you're talking about. But to be honest,
Hold up, guys. Hold up, guys. I gotta shut my dogs up. Yo, what the fuck are y'all barking at? Oh, we're back. We back. My dogs were barking at a deer in the backyard. So I just let their ass go out in the backyard. It's fenced in, so they good.
you could be recording it and then you could forward it on.
And that's exactly what happened to a mother in California whose kids were expelled from school over her OnlyFans account, according to our sister station, Fox 40 in Sacramento.
Could people see consequences in terms of getting a job in the future, maybe applying to schools, even keeping a job?
Absolutely. I think that
And check this out. Re-employment is going to be extremely difficult for these OnlyFans chicks to go back and assimilate into society is going to be very difficult for these OnlyFans women because they're gonna have a scarlet letter on their chest. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like being a convicted felon.
Are actively searching social media.
Ferris adds that subscription platforms have suffered data leaks and stolen content.
Think of an online digital footprint as like your tattoo. You make a choice.
But for creators like Argo and Mick, it's a choice that is helping to keep their families afloat this year.
You get to set the price, you get to set the expectations. So it's very much like owning your own business in its own regard.
It's not for everybody, but I definitely have fun with it. And it's like,
I bet you do.
people always say, if you enjoy your job,
I bet you
you're
do.
not really working.
Wow. Y'all heard
Back
what
to
she
new-
tried to say. If you enjoy your job, bitch, that ain't no fucking job. That ain't no damn job. So yeah, that's the story, guys. That is the story. I mean, OnlyFans is honestly a cancer, guys. And it had to be cut out of the web in general. And there will be other platforms, there will. But those other platforms are going to have an even negative connotation, an even more negative connotation than OnlyFans. Mark my words. Okay? All right. So let's read this article and maybe they'll give us a little more insight. Because this actually correlates to Google banning sugaring sites from their Play Store, okay, which was a big decision coming from Google corporate. But OnlyFans say it will ban sexually explicit content. OnlyFans is a site where fans pay creators for their photos and videos. Is planning to ban sexually explicit content. The ban will start October 1st, and it is the result of requests from banking partners and companies that handle financial transactions, a spokesperson said. Still, nudity is okay if it's consistent with the company's policy. It's not clear what the policy is, and the company did not reply to questions. OnlyFans will be sharing more information in coming days. OnlyFans has become famous as a space for celebrities to interact with people on a personal level, as well as a place where sex workers can post and get paid in a relatively safe manner. It's not available as an app via the Apple and Google stores, which ban pornography. OnlyFans has tried to distance itself from its association with porn, recently announcing an OFTV streaming app, which is available for download from the major tech platforms and features content around categories like fitness, cooking, comedy, and music. OnlyFans says it has 130 million users and 2 million creators who have collectively earned $5 billion. Okay. So that's crazy. That's crazy. And they're doing the OFTV streaming app. Actually, that might be pretty lucrative, you know. You never know. That might be pretty lucrative. So I don't know. I might check that out. Also, YouTube is giving people the ability to do YouTube shorts. So that might be lucrative as well. So I'm definitely going to see what that's talking about. But yeah, I mean, this OnlyFans topic is crazy. What I'm gonna do, guys, I'm going to open up the stream. I'm going to open up the stream. If you want to hop on and discuss this topic, we'll get to it. Just make sure you're respectful. Hop on the stream and we'll chop it out. The link is posted. The link is posted. We're going to go into a brief commercial break. And then when we come back, we are going to talk to the people.
If you want to see exclusive raw and uncut videos of Quarantino Da GAWD exposing and explaining how to bang OnlyFans chicks, cam girls, and other adult content creators and then toss them to the wayside, look no further. For only $9.99 a month, you too can become the slore slayer you were always meant to be. All you have to do is subscribe to my OnlyFans, and you can unlock the skills that it takes to bang adult models on a consistent and regular basis. Are you scared to talk to that bartender at your local pub? Or afraid to lock eyes with the HBIC in your local titty bar? Want to know how to build up the courage to engage in conversation with that hot Hooters waitress with the tight ass that you always order the 6-piece all flats naked wings with? All you have to do is click the link to my OnlyFans in the description box below. Tino Gang.
For corporations. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. A brother on TikTok made a great point. He said the banks pressured them into it. They don't want people not working for corporations. Shout out to Kenny Crockett. But guys, you already know what it is, man. If you want to hop on the stream or relationship questions or anything like that, just shoot them down there. Anthony Hanks says, I honestly see this as a way for both men and women to benefit from the pleasure and financially wise. What, OnlyFans? What you guys got to understand is men aren't benefiting from OnlyFans. Men aren't or a small minority of men are benefiting from OnlyFans, okay? The users who pay these women don't even care about them. They're not even having the conversations with them. They're not even the ones texting them back. Okay? These women laugh at these guys. They think they're busters. They think they're tricks. They don't respect those guys. But, you know, let Abba and Preach tell it. You don't need respect. So, guys, if you want to hop on the stream, man, make sure you click that link right there. We just posted the link in the chat. You already know what to do. Let's keep it moving. TikTok, if y'all got questions too, you know what I mean? Y'all can shoot them my way. We'll answer them as best we can. But OnlyFans is definitely making a move right here. They want to be a big player. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking at this Bloomberg article to see if they have any different information. Yep. Okay. Relies on site to pay her bills. Yeah, so it's a lot of chicks on here who rely on this site to pay their bills. They just turned on like their whole user base, really, majority of their user base, and they don't give a fuck. They said, we don't need you whores. That's literally what they're saying. We don't need y'all hoes. Y'all don't make the platform. We did. Okay? Y'all don't make the platform. We did. Okay? Actually, what I'm going to do is we're going to do a little flashback. Okay? We're going to do a little flashback because there was a brother who did predict this. There was a brother who predicted all of this. Okay? His name is Kevin Samuels.
Kevin, welcome to the show, man.
Now let's play Big Bank, take Little Bank.
Oh, man. We got Kevin fucking Samuels in the house.
Hi, guys. How we doing?
What's up, Kevin?
One thing that I heard from the ladies that I often heard when I spent a lot of time in corporate strip clubs with high-end escorts, porn stars, the new girls to the industry all thought they discovered fire because they were hot. What Hafiz was trying to tell you ladies is the money you're making is seasonal.
Seasonal. What did Kevin say? The money that you're making is seasonal. It's only for a time. And seasons pass. Okay? It's only for a time.
There will be a new it chick every season. And what ends up happening is if you don't take the money you have while you're hot, and if you're not flexible enough to listen to people who know better, you'll just have a lot of money that you blow.
Yo, we got my brother Alpha Zoe in the building. What's good?
What's good, man?
Chilling. Yeah, I definitely wanted to break down this situation. This Kevin Samuels, he predicted it. He said that these OnlyFans chicks would lose their trap, and they did indeed. So what do you say, bro?
Hey, all I have to say is he told them that Subway is going to be hiring and that winter is coming.
Exactly. I hit them with a $5 $5 foot long, bitch. You better be making subs. And yes, I want my shit toasted.
Hey, they've been taking foot long, so they better learn how to make them.
Yep, they've been taking foot long, so they better learn how to make it. Absolutely. Let's play the video.
Now, I don't know why so many women think OnlyFans is this open fount of money. It's money. OnlyFans is at scale now. And we have no history on women going a decade of making money, same store sales year over year on this platform. So everything that I heard from you ladies is the most optimistic projections if nothing changes.
And see, that's what women tend to do. They think that everything's gonna go their way. They think there are only gonna be peaks, no troughs. They feel as if it's only gonna get better from here. And that's absolutely wrong. It's just not right. It's just not right. We got the brother Raven Knight on the stream. What's good, Raven?
What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Winter has came. Quarantino, you doing a damn good job. What's up, Alpha Joe?
Winter is here. What's going on, my man?
Winter is here.
And the Godfather called this because we have seen this before. This is what we call a dot-com bubble explosion.
Yep.
These so-called actors and models have wasted their time. I mean, all the time you had on OnlyFans, you should have been raising your own intellectual property and learning how to host your own adult website.
Mm-hmm.
Because now they're gonna have to go back to the workforce. And guess what? Guess what corporations do? They check your social media.
Yep.
So I mean, this is how the pros can actually tell the difference between the amateur that's ready to go pro, and then the pros.
Yeah,
because you only get into this line of business when you really don't need to work for anyone else. That's the safest time. You don't plan on ever going back into the workforce.
Absolutely. And this is checkmate for these women because they were so optimistic that this would keep riding and that this would keep the gravy train would just keep on flowing and keep on flowing. And they absolutely dropped the ball on this. And most of these women have they're spending their monthly income just as fast as it's coming in. It's going out.
I mean, they're walking. I mean, they come back into the workplace. I mean, they're walking liability suits.
Right. Sexual assault cases. Niggas gonna go to HR, all this shit. Because when they go back into the office, oh shit,
I remember her.
Damn, I'm paying your bills. I'm paying your bills. And as a man, you know, you some dudes, right? Some dudes in the workplace, they may feel entitled. Shit, I was paying this bitch $20 a month for 2 years. They may feel like they need something out of that.
Can I add something to that?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, down here in Miami, you know, a lot of the clubs just started opening back up a few months ago, and we can't even get girls to come back to work because they feel like they're making more money online, so they feel so entitled. They just don't even want to come back to work.
Well, that's about to change.
Yeah. That's a real thing. That's a real thing because at the end of the day, these shorties, they think with emotion. They think too optimistically, and it's not realistic. The trajectory of this whole OnlyFans thing, it was bound to happen this way, you know, and like I said, Kevin Samuels predicted it. So let's keep breaking down this video.
But it's open, so it's not possible for it to be for 10 years because it hasn't even been a decade since the website has just came.
That's what I just said.
Sex work has been around since forever.
Yeah,
but that's
okay. So like I was saying, I traffic in places where high-end dancers, escorts, sex work, ladies. How do you honestly think you're going to make increasing money over the next 10 years?
I've increased my money exponentially every single month since I stared OnlyFans.
This is the ignorance.
That's
this
monthly.
Is the ignorance. Exactly.
He said 10 year. They did not have. They didn't even develop their 5-year business plan.
Right. A 5-year plan.
They can't even spell business plan.
They haven't even factored in contingencies.
No.
And OnlyFans announced this abruptly. They weren't ready for the next month.
Well, a lot of people in the manosphere was actually calling this shit out. They were saying, "Hey, it's gonna shut down. It was gonna shut
I
down."
mean, a lot of people predicted this, but it's kind of similar to the unemployment fraud that was going on. A lot of people thought it was going to last forever, similar to these girls.
Yeah. And now, and that's what I'm really curious about, because they are self-employed. Will they be able to file unemployment?
No, probably. And then, Biden is raising the unemployment benefits by 25%. So
that ain't for everyone, though.
Yeah, true. It's
and
only
and let's look at the time, because that ends in what 2 weeks? It's over.
If I'm not mistaken, September.
Yeah, it's over with. So that hustle's gone.
They just down bad.
And I mean,
and that's every month. But I said over the next 10 years. You've been in this business for right about a year, right?
Is 10 years old yet?
That's not the question.
Well, any business.
And here's the thing, and this is what I mean.
The fact is, these women think that they are a business. That's my thing. It's like they think they're the business, and it's like even you outside of OnlyFans, you can't even create content sustainably.
Yeah.
Right? They're not even consistent with the content. Whereas me, I got 2 YouTube channels. I'm posting 2-3 videos a day, like doing live streams, because I'm hungry and I'm working for this shit. But the thing is, they don't have to work that hard. 2-3 videos a week. They making $10,000 a month.
And
I'm not gonna hold you. Shorty on the right, Jess, is, she pretty tough. You know what I mean? And then Shorty on the left, she got a nice body or whatever, got the BBL and whatnot. But they were banking on that because they felt like they were just so good looking and they was able to, take advantage of these situations like most of these OF girls do.
Yep, exactly. Now, I mean, this shit is so funny because it's like, God, it's really happening. You can look on their faces to say that, hey, they were in this for a quick money ride.
Right.
Let's not forget, during this, during 2020, most of us that was working and have their own, salary, we did fine throughout this shit.
Oh yeah.
That's why they made so much money, because we actually made, some of us made more money during the pandemic. It was a paradise.
Right.
Okay. I mean, hell, the unemployment benefits were doubled for months on months. So boom, let me go ahead and just sign up a little bit here and there. So they got their little egos. And you are right about the different payment structures within the OnlyFans subscriptions, because you can also pay for that GFE experience one-on-one, where they send you little phone shows and all that little freaky shit. But
exactly, FaceTime. They were selling FaceTime calls where they would just sit on a nigga on FaceTime for an hour and charge the nigga like $1,500.
And I mean,
modern day sex line.
Yeah, I mean, basically,
it's a dating app. It's still a dating app. It's a paywall dating app. Paywall dating app.
I mean, there's one girl, I did sign up for it because she actually puts the work in. Meaning that she actually puts out content. And I was like, okay, well, this one I could see she definitely don't give a fuck. She gonna go all the way into the porn industry. So help it be it. And my boy, he definitely recruited her. So I'm like, okay, that's one that's gonna have their own hosted site, because I was calling this shit. I was like, this is nothing but another .com bubble that's about to explode. But the rest of these little youngsters down here with their little doggy eye tilt to the head, because she really don't know what the fuck she doing on this damn podium right now. It's all short-term money.
Right.
I mean, they do not think about what the fuck you're doing in your 20s. You're going to need whatever you're doing in your 20s, you're going to have to rely on in your 30s.
Exactly.
Whatever you're doing in your 30s, you're going to definitely need that shit in your 40s. And they don't understand that, hey, you do this type of content, it carries with you forever.
Exactly. We got a new person in the stream, Effany00. What's good, brother? What say you? What's your name?
Name's Felipe. What's going on?
What's up, Felipe? What's your age and where you calling from?
I'm 40. I'm from Philly.
What's good, Philly? All right.
Shout out to Philly.
This is like the Tumblr purge times 10.
Yeah. Yeah. Talk that talk.
Like, the the sisters, they fucked it up because they were bragging on Tumblr, on Twitter, on how much money they got.
Yep.
And what happened is that actress that came there made like $1 million in one day.
Bella Thorne.
Yeah, that shut it down.
Even Bad Baby got on there, turned 18, and made millions in a day.
Made $1 million within 6 hours.
Woo!
Who's paying these millions? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Hey, I mean, you know,
it's so many men.
It's so many people, man. You got princes over in Dubai that's doing the shit. That's buying it. You know what I mean? That's what OnlyFans. You can't really, well, OnlyFans themselves know where the money coming from, but you know, anybody could sign up for $5 just to watch content and go on about their fucking business.
Right.
All right. I mean, it's simple fucking math. You know, in the basic website, you need 300 signups. You pay, you know, with no chargebacks. Once you get no chargebacks, that's your profit. You only need 300 signups, and you pretty much can make a living off of it.
Yeah, but you know what? They brought this on themselves because they blew up the spot. All that they do is make their money and just shut the fuck up. They didn't do that. So now they got like what, less than a month, and that's it.
Better get your affairs in order, bitch. Better
I hope they didn't overspend.
Less than a month.
Yep. Bitches went from shopping at Whole Foods to the dollar store that fast.
And you know, they ain't saved no money. They've been taking trips to Greece.
Yep.
They've been buying Fendi bags, Louis purses, the whole nine.
Yep. Bitches went and got the vaccine to travel.
And Terrell Black, you are right on that number. My homegirl that did the shit, she had 222,000 signups. Do the math. She gonna be all right.
Woo. Yeah, but Firehouse Records makes a great point. He says if prostitution in real life is illegal, should it be online? What are y'all thoughts on that?
No, it's not, because the women are the money makers.
Yeah.
But the men dictate the market.
True.
Yeah.
But as long as the women are on the website, it's going to draw in money.
Right.
Yeah.
So it really doesn't matter. They can take that loss. The women are what's important.
And let's keep it a buck. They gonna sell that pussy anyway. Let's keep it a buck.
They gonna sell it regardless.
If there's something to be sold, it's gonna be that pussy. You know what I mean?
But you know what's worse? There isn't another website that they can run to. Like when Tumblr hit, it messed up. Like everything came out of Tumblr though.
Yeah.
Tumblr had a mean run. Like ASAP Rocky came out of Tumblr. 40-ounce Vans in his hats, that came out of Tumblr.
Yeah.
Like Tumblr was like Kazaa and LimeWire on steroids. It was so underground. Once like all the porn stuff got shafted, Tumblr went down. They lost revenue. They was they went from Tumblr to Discord. So
you got Discord.
I predict because there's some people on Twitter. They got this thing called this femdom movement. Like, don't talk to, and like in order to talk to me, you have to pay me like coffee and stuff. I think that's what's going to happen. I think most of these chicks that's on the OnlyFans, just like Tumblr, they're going move from the website and then they're gonna go to Discord, because Discord, a lot of people don't know what's going on that app. It's a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, not definitely. But let's get back into the video.
I mean, by the hard-headedness piece of it, in order to be able to take the money you've made and apply the so-called knowledge you have, you need to be able to work and leverage with people who know more than you, instead of looking Hafiz in the face like he doesn't know what he's talking about when he runs a almost $1 million business. The guys on the podcast who are on the verge of running $1 million business, and another person who knows how to do it is run most of it. You're asking me questions to prove to you like I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't think you know what you're talking about regarding OnlyFans. That's for sure. Because
But I do know what I'm talking about as far.
Wow, this clip aged so well.
I mean, another fact of old school trying to teach young new school something about business which they don't understand.
Yeah, they just didn't want to listen. They were so resistant to it. And she's over here telling them, I don't think you know what you're talking about OnlyFans. I mean, man, defeat never tasted so bitter.
As far as business and making money.
In regards to making money, money comes in waves, and we all have to understand that. And if we all invest successfully, we could.
Where are you investing? Where are you investing?
People are.
Where are you investing?
Average.
Where are you investing?
That's none of your business.
See, and when you're an investor, you don't mind telling people what you're invested in because most of the people don't even fit the barrier to entry of the investment. Like if I'm investing in real estate, shit, I don't care about telling you that I invested in $150,000 house because most niggas ain't got the money to invest in $150,000 house. So it's like you're not stepping on my toes, you're not in my trap. Like, so investors, they share knowledge. Okay, that's how you know these women are not investors. And they're not knowledgeable about finances.
Yeah, I mean, if she had a silent partner would definitely step up and say, hey, you know, this is what you need to do.
Exactly.
The most good investments start at like 10,000 and up.
Mm-hmm.
These women don't care about investments. All they care about is bags, nails, weave, and all types of stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You damn right.
If I'm not mistaken, on one of the shows, they asked the girls, what are you investing in? How are you spending your money? What are you doing with it? And the girls were firing back. Don't worry about what I do with my money. It's my money. I know what I know what to do with it.
Because they're not. Women are too
Exactly.
self-centered to invest in anything. And you know, it just hit me. The day around the time when this OnlyFans ban happens, the rent moratorium that expires like 30 days after that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're finna put the Barbarian, you saw how the Barbarian hit Afghanistan. They're finna put women in a predicament where they have to sell that pussy to have a roof over their head. And they can't do it online. So they're gonna have to lay up with a fat nigga, you know what I mean, and suck some mean dick to have a roof over their head. This is where it's come down to.
That already started happening since the beer bug started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
It's a secret.
You know, declare that.
I accept what you just said, but you said money comes in waves. Granted, we have to invest. It's taken. Where's some of the places you're investing?
Yeah,
See, this is what this OnlyFans economy has done. It's let women with really low functioning knowledge, no high value or high ticket skills.
That's not low functioning knowledge.
Well, let's talk. Okay. Every time I've asked you any question about business, and you've asked me a question instead of answering it. And I said, and if it's not you, eat the meat, spit out the bones. But what OnlyFans has done is it's created a bubble economy. Women are rushing to OnlyFans thinking that it's the new .com, the new real estate, and they're realizing that there is no sustainable way to project this out for over 5 years. Now, maybe you don't know that knowledge, but I do. Because anyway. So
you can go to the club, but like we're not.
You can't even get in.
But you understand that what he's.
Look at how ignorant these women reacted to that. That was telling. I mean, you can't even get in a club, like saying like stupid little Chris Brown lyrics. Like, you're not even at the table, shorty.
But he said something. But you know, he said something important. He said scale.
Mm-hmm.
OnlyFans made their mark with all those signups.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So they bounced. They cashed out.
Mm-hmm.
So really, they all got played.
Yeah.
I mean, they basically just use them to build up their IP so they can go ahead and have a real nice sticker price for them silent partners that's going to come in and invest millions into their platform now.
Exactly.
Very, very smart tactic because it's been done
OnlyFans
before.
pulled the YouTube.
Sure did.
OnlyFans pulled the YouTube on them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what they did.
I know so many girls that they relied so heavily on the OF website that they didn't take it, or they didn't take their core fans and try to move it somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I don't know if you guys have seen this trend on YouTube, but there's something called naked yoga, and YouTube is allowing women who are butt naked to do yoga.
That's crazy. That's like the biggest double standard right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's insane. And I'm gonna do a video on it, and I'm gonna cover it extensively. And I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do to my channel, but it's so crazy. It's so crazy that it's gotten to that point. And it's just like the sexual immorality that they're spreading on the mainstream is it's loud. You know what I'm saying? It's loud. And it's not being limited, and OnlyFans is making a big move right here. But it's at the end of the day, whether, obviously these girls, they thought it was a quick buck, but it's going to negatively affect them psychologically, emotionally, possibly physically. So we're going to see a whole different dynamic in the dating realm, especially with women who were used and abused, quote unquote, on OnlyFans, got chewed up and spit the fuck back out, and now they are regular female citizens.
Hey, I got a quick question. Does Patreon have anything on this as well?
Patreon will stand their ground and actually let them add their content. They'll be fine on Patreon.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, does Patreon even allow that type of stuff on their
Patreon allows content creators to create whatever type of content and upload. Yes.
Well, I don't think that's going to sustain either. They're going to shut that down too.
No, Patreon is fine.
They have their own rules and regulations.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the only people that I've seen really get booted off of Patreon were like alt-right type, Proud Boy types. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was a political incentive more than anything. But
Patreon came to the defense of cannabis growers who actually put their content right directly through their Patreons.
Yeah.
Yeah, cannabis is one thing, but I'm talking about just straight out like sex scenes, like Vivid and Brazers. They're gonna allow that on there?
If you sign up, we'll see.
All right, let's get back into the video.
He's not trying to hate, and so
no,
this is,
but listen, I'm investing my OnlyFans money into body contouring. He's asking my friend, what is she investing in?
Yeah,
he was trying to make her feel bad about that. I'm doing it into body.
I'm sorry, but body contouring is not a product; it's a service, and it's for one. A lot of times it can be very dangerous. A lot of girls are trying to use like butt pumps and all this suction cup butt pumps and all this crap, waist trainers, all this stuff. We don't know the effects of that long term either.
So what she was investing in, I don't know whether it's good or bad.
I didn't want to pay my bills, so why would I tell you about my business unless you're in my bag?
I think guys are just mad. It's easier for us to make money.
Very happy for me for my
ladies,
success.
ladies, calm down. Ladies, calm down. Here's the reality. The point of the matter is that what we're trying to communicate is that a lot of fields that give people quick money, whether it's entertainment, whether it's sports, whether it's acting, there's so many fields that will give you quick money today. And when you get that money, you think you've made it. Look at all the Atlanta rappers. Look at all the basketball players. You think that you made it because you're getting money today. But a lot of these fields in 5, 10, 15, 20 years, you're not making the same amount of money. It's not just you women on OnlyFans, it's also men as well. But the reality of the matter is that if you are not wise with your money, if you are not long-sighted with your money, if you don't have actual investments, like understanding cryptocurrency, like understanding mutual funds, like understanding stocks, when you're not educating yourself on those matters, what ends up happening is you end up losing your money. And the reality of the matter is, for a lot of women who are into sex work, you guys are short-sighted individuals. So if you're a short-sighted person, more than likely you're not spending your money. You're buying bags. You're buying nice apartments.
Who said OnlyFans is just sex work though?
And this is where the disingenuous argument comes in. Bitch, you were busting it wide open on Instagram. We know that you're doing sex work on OnlyFans. Let's keep it a buck now. Like, what do y'all think about that? Like, these women, OnlyFans isn't just sex work.
OnlyFans isn't just sex work, but over 95% of it is.
Yeah.
And isn't that the same chick that has content with Jimmy Snacks?
I don't know, but that bitch was smacked for saying that.
It didn't say.
Who said I'm buying bags? Like, who said I don't?
Let me finish.
Stocks?
Let me finish.
Well, hold on. See, you can't do that. I asked you what you're buying and what you're investing in, and you didn't want to say it. So when Hafiz makes an assumption, then you want to question that. See, here's what we have going on. This is what I said about being hard-headed.
I think you guys need to be more open-minded.
Let him finish.
Yes.
Let him finish.
So guys, you guys need to spread a positive message, because at the end of the day, I'm leaving it with a negative message from this podcast, because you guys
can somebody grab some control, because you don't know what I need to do.
Real quick.
Hold on.
No, real quick. We're just expressing opinions here. Ladies. We're just gonna express the opinions. Me and Fresh are not, and we're gonna let you and Hafiz and Kevin talk about this, and then you guys can give your points. Everyone's gonna get a forum to speak. Don't worry.
As a man that you don't even know her, you have no place to tell her how and where to invest her money, how to make her money.
I didn't tell her where anything. I just asked what she was doing. This is what I mean. This is what I mean, guys. This is what I mean. This is what this economy breeds. It takes a lot of. This is what this economy breeds, guys.
Speak, ladies. Let them speak, and then you guys will get your shot too.
So Hafez has been he's trying to be as measured as possible. I came in trying to be as measured as possible. And what are we getting? We're getting attacked. We're getting anger. We're getting, you don't know nothing. You don't know what I do know. What I do know is of all the business people on this platform, the people who are going to have long-term success are not you.
That was a dagger in these hoes' hearts. The people that will have long-term success out of all of them on that platform is not them.
Well, you can look at the one in the middle, because she looks like she's taking it all in.
Yeah, and she actually has a boyfriend now. If you follow the Fresh and Fit podcast, she actually has a boyfriend now who she says she loves and respects, whatever. But, you know, she got spicy content online too. Like, she got booty pics out there, but she's not on OnlyFans, so hey.
Okay, so I'll see. You're saying it's not me. We'll see. We'll see if I won't be successful.
And my point that I was simply trying to bring up, if you feel offended, that's how you feel. But no. You had a chance. You had a chance. New York. You had a chance to talk. The reality of the matter is, there is a way, whether you're upset or not, that you talk to people. I have not been trying to be disrespectful to you. I have not raised my tone. I have attempted to allow you to communicate and not talked over you. So what's not going to happen is that as adults, that you're going to treat me in one way and I'm going to treat you a different way. The same way that you want me to be respectful, to listen to you and to try to have a conversation with you, I ask that you do the same. If we cannot follow those rules, then you can exit the conversation, because we are simply trying to have a conversation here. If you felt like somebody, New York, you have to let people talk. You see, this is the problem. Now we're getting
these girls are so immature and childish, and they always say, "Oh, women mature faster than men. Women mature faster than men." Like, look at them over here giggling, you know, touching each other, playing back and forth. The shorty in the middle, Morgan, she's just like plain face, listening, taking it all in. But these girls are like, you know, children in a classroom. These are the women that you guys need to avoid. Mm-hmm. They're here for a good time, not a long time. You know, all right.
Into the problem of modern society, because the whole reason I even got here is because there was certain attitudes I was seeing that you guys were inhibiting. Because remember, the initial question was, what are characteristics about yourself that could be a turnoff to a guy? And some of those things in regards to the attitude, because you started off by saying, well, I'm independent, right? But it's not your independence, it's your attitude. And the reality of the matter is, the kind of guys that you want have a choice. They're not going to choose this kind of attitude. So when you're attractive, when you have a nice body, when you pay for money, pay for things and all that stuff, you can get attention. But the reality is with that kind of attitude, you will not get retention. And so all day long,
them hoes don't even know what retention means.
Fundamental reality is when you're 20 and you have your looks, use your looks to leverage whatever you can get, but that eventually runs out. And at the end of the day, what's going to happen is you're going to be at a point in your life where all you're going to have is who you are as a person. And if you have not spent time, energy, effort, and resources into investing into yourself to becoming a better person, what you're going to be is by yourself. And so, and my hope for these conversations is that we as men and women can talk to one another and build one another up. But to sit down here to tear each other down and to come with this negative attitude and this condescending demeanor, that's not the productive way we need to move forward.
And we can have a conversation about it. Go ahead. You had something, and then we'll turn it to Kevin, and then we'll let you speak as well, Damaris.
Yeah.
So go ahead. Sorry. It's fine. It's open forum. You know what I'm saying? Say your piece. I saw that you wanted to say something earlier.
No, I retire. And me too. I feel like you said you were being respectful, but you weren't. As a man, I feel like you have no place to tell women how to make their money. And then you're referring to it as a sex industry. Just because you have OnlyFans doesn't mean you're having sex on it. You could be cooking on OnlyFans. You could do whatever you want.
So disingenuous.
So I just feel like I'm just offended. And it's not just him. Towards me, is towards women, because men have no place at all to say how women should and shouldn't.
We have every place. We built the goddamn world you live in.
No, you didn't.
I'm gonna say the platform we're on is built by men.
I'm gonna say
nobody made this about men or women.
Do not get paid unless I stay here. So
this is what tends to happen when whether it's OnlyFans, TikTok, Instagram. And when women can't handle it, they leave. This is the point. This is about business. Business isn't offensive, but when people in their lack of knowledge gets exposed, they get offended. They call themselves experts and business owners and everything else. You're online strippers, but make a little bit of money. Congratulations. I'm good with escorts. I'm good with strippers. But when someone like Hafiz or myself tries to sit down and talk to you about your level of ignorance, you're offended. Your ignorance is what offends you. And it's offensive to me that you're going to try to make this about men and sexism. This is what the world has done. It's got little pampered princesses who can get online, make some money, and think that they're on the same level as men who built this world, and they are not. That's what you just saw them leave, because they can't go get onto Wall Street, Main Street, anywhere, into a bank, into anybody's business to be taken seriously with their so-called business plan or their go-to-market strategy. You're taking what the world has given you, your creator has given you, and you put it online. Thank men for building the internet, the computers, the smartphone, and everything else that allows you to sit up in your luxury apartment and get paid for showing your feet. We did that. You didn't. And in 10 years, when no one wants to see your feet or your G-string or your tattoos or whatever else, Hafiz, Chris, the roommates, Mario, Fresh, not Mario.
He said Mario.
Myron, Fresh. We will all be still running our businesses because we don't get emotional about business. When somebody tells us we have a hole in our game, we humble ourselves, we check ourselves, we get better. That's what men do, because we have the business of building the world. We can't fucking walk off like babies because it happened. I didn't like it. See, Atlas can't shrug. If we shrugged, you would die. That's what happens every time one of you little crybabies gets called out here on the platform you came to get attention you asked for. When you get more smoke than you're willing to handle, you want to cry and stomp off. Well, kick rocks. And guess what? There'll be a new one tomorrow, because neither one of y'all on the panel can honestly say that you are bringing something to the market that ain't 15 other chicas down on the street bring it. None. So when we sit here and try to have a conversation with you and tell you, guess what? Whether you're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever, every new influencer, every new person thinks just because they have the dope content, they've got the fucking key. They've discovered fire. They've invented the wheel. And there's more that goes into it than just turning on a camera and saying, hi, I'm on YouTube. Hi, I'm on Facebook. Hi, I'm on OnlyFans. It takes planning. It takes work. It takes strategy. It takes business knowledge. It takes collaboration. It takes a lot of things that you obviously don't have.
Exactly.
And that's why you're upset, because at the end of the day, you know you don't have them, and you don't have the patience, the intelligence, even the patience, the intelligence.
Fair use.
Even the resources to sit down and just listen. So carry your cell phone, and when OnlyFans stops, Subway will be hiring.
Boom.
They don't realize that. I mean, it looks like it's easy, but I mean, if you really want to do it, I mean, it takes a lot of work and a lot of thought.
Oh yeah,
a lot of checking, because you can't put out content because some content is okay in one state and it's not okay in the other. I mean, wow.
Exactly.
Amateurs.
Exactly. Yeah. So, guys, if you want to say your piece on that, just go ahead, and then we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. It's been a great one. We had to cover this OnlyFans topic, but you guys got anything to say?
All I gotta say, brother, keep up with your hard work, Quarantino. We love you, dog. You know, and we appreciate this stream. Thank you for letting me on. Thank you for the chat and everything. And everybody, I guess when winter comes, put on your hazmat suits and go to the strip club and watch out for them COVID poles.
Absolutely, brother. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you as well, brother. Take care.
Peace. All right.
Thank you, Quarantino, for letting me get on your show. It's a great topic. Keep doing what you're doing. Winter is already here. We're just watching the White Walkers just to get their march on.
Absolutely. Yeah, bro. You be safe out there in Philly, Joe.
Yeah, it's gonna get worse. Be safe.
Yeah.
Man.
Hell yeah. All right, G. My man.
Hey, bro, keep up the work. Hey, keep up the work, man. You know I'm behind you all the way. Keep spreading the message. Keep continuing to open guys' eyes and ears. And we support you, man. It don't matter what's going on in this manosphere right now. We're behind you. Guys out there, just continue to build your empires. Make sure you stay warm this winter, because winter is coming. And get your s'mores ready.
Absolutely. And guys, y'all learn how to make you a fire. All right. Shout out to Alpha Zoe.
Peace.
Peace, brother. So y'all already know what it is, man. It was a great stream. Guys, these OnlyFans chicks, they're going to be desperate, so you might be able to whack one of them, you know what I mean? But anyways, it's your boy Quarantino Da GAWD, man. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship questions to the email down below with a screenshot of your Cash App, so I know you pay your tithes, man. Y'all need to be on your month freaking ding with BS. It's your boy Quarantino Da GAWD.
If you want to see exclusive raw and uncut videos of Quarantino Da GAWD exposing and explaining how to bang OnlyFans chicks, cam girls, and other adult content creators and then toss them to the wayside, look no further. For only $9.99 a month, you too can become the Slore Slayer you were always meant to be. All you have to do is subscribe to my OnlyFans, and you can unlock the skills that it takes to bang adult models on a consistent and regular basis. Are you scared to talk to that bartender at your local pub? Or afraid to lock eyes with the HBIC in your local titty bar? Want to know how to build up the courage to engage in conversation with that hot Hooters waitress with the tight ass that you always order the 6-piece all flats naked wings with? All you have to do is click the link to my OnlyFans in the description box below. Tino Gang.